Good morning, children. This session is dedicated to all class grammar lovers. Actually, generally, what is happening whenever I go for examining and evaluating the copies at board exams, whenever we evaluate the copies of board exams, class 10, 12, and here in school exam also, one common mistake that we come across, that the children have either got decline in writing. So even if they know answers, they are not able to write correctly, and that is because also the common grammar, or let us say the grammar in use has lessened over the years. Perhaps the schools are also not paying more attention to teaching of an interaction of grammar with the children. Children anyhow speak English, but they commit mistake while writing. So what they speak, they write. So even if they speak in a spoken English, even if they speak incorrect grammar, they write the same thing. So this session is dedicated to use of simple present tense and present continuous tense. Actually, 90% of the writing work, 90% of the draft is being done in present tense, particularly in simple present tense and present continuous tense. The children of all classes, class 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 11 and 12, do commit mistake in the use of simple present tense. Actually, they should know what is simple present tense. Simple present tense states an action which takes place regularly, frequently, or at an interval of time in the present. For example, what do we do every day? We get up every day, we work in our offices, revise our work, we teach the children, we make the children learn, we facilitate learning, and then at the end of the day we take some rest, we take our food, and at last we take our dinner and go to bed. So these are the actions that we generally do every day. So simple present tense often we are using in day-to-day discussion, day-to-day conversation, day-to-day spoken English. And the format is so simple. Subject plus V1 oblique V5 plus subject plus. This single, concept of the format or the structure will be used throughout the writing in every write up, whether it is a formal writing, informal writing, whether it is discussion, whether it is speech, whether it is any kind of written work, you are going to use subject plus V1 oblique V5 plus subject plus complement. What is here the difference between V1 and V5? Actually, V5 is the singular verb in the simple present tense, and that is S or ES form of the verb. For example, we always use with the third person singular, he, she, it, and any name, V5. Like we always say, it rains. Here it is V5. It rains in the rainy season. It often gets dark in the evening. It often snows in Jammu and Kashmir. It often, snows in the hill stations. So, snows, S-N-O-W-S, that is V5. He often shouts. Actually, he is third person singular, so there will be V5. He often shouts. Now, the same thing can be written in interrogative form with do and does. Like, does he often shout in the class? Does he often get angry? Does he often commit mistake? Does he often rebuke his friends? Does he often tell the truth? Does he often tell a lie? So we are using does with all the third person subject, and we are using do with plural of third person and first person and second person. Like, do we really commit mistake? Do we really understand the importance of education? Do we really acknowledge the importance of our soldiers? Do we really acknowledge the contribution of teachers in the society? We are using do with first person we and with first person I also. Do I tell you everything that I teach? Do I really pay attention to simple present tense? Do I really explain the things clearly? I now in negative, he does not pay attention to his studies. ही के साथ डज लगा, क्योंकि वहां V5 है, जहां V5 है वहां डज लगेगा, जहां V1 है वहां डू लगेगा। लेकिन क्वेश्चन में हमेशा V1 रहेगा और नेगेटिव में भी V1 रहेगा। तो नेगेटिव का देखिए, सब्जेक्ट प्लस डू डज प्लस नॉट प्लस V1 प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट। नेगेटिव हो या इंट्रोगेटिव हो, उसमें कहीं आपको एस लगाने, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी आपके क्वेश्चन में डू डज लगा रहेगा। जैसे देखिए, वह ध्यान नहीं देता है पढ़ाई में, ही डज नॉट पे अटेंशन टू स्टडी, ही डज नॉट पे अटेंशन to his studies. It is simple, very simple. He does not pay attention to his studies. हाँ बेटा, बेटा, बाबू, हेलो, बाबू, हेलो, रूम में है बेटा, बाबू, वो एक रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे थे, बोलो ना, जस्ट टेल मी है। ना कहाँ हो? हाँ, तो 2 मिनट में हम बात करते हैं बाबू, ठीक है? So, what I was talking about, does he pay attention to study? No, he does not pay attention to his studies. So, generally, simple present tense states actions which are either habitual, regular, scientific facts, general facts, verbs of perception, reference to future time, and that all can be discussed in brief. Habitual action, the actions which go on as a matter of habit, like we get up early in the morning, we brush our teeth, we take bath, we take our breakfast, we go to studies. All these are, habitual actions. He generally takes milk, he generally prefers coffee, he generally prefers tea, like that. These are all habitual actions. Then these common truth or scientific facts, like the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, the water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. This is a common fact or scientific fact. It rains in the rainy season. This is a geographical fact. The earth revolves around the sun. It is a geographical fact. This is all in simple present. Then reference to future time. The things which are likely to take place in future can be expressed in simple present. Like he leaves for Delhi tomorrow. Leaves for Delhi. Leaves. The train arrives in a short while. The train arrives soon. These are all reference to future time. And the last one, verbs of perception. All those verbs which express mental activities or the emotional activities, or which in which we use our sense organs like mouth, mind, eyes, and tongue, in which we can use only simple present tense. Like we test with our tongue. Yeah. Yes, we understand with our knowledge, we understand, we imagine, we think, it seems to be late, we understand, we realize, she realizes, she remembers, she forgets the things very soon, he forgets the thing very soon, he doesn't remember well, he remembers well. All these are verbs of perception. So the simple present tense can be used in habitual actions, in general facts, like nature is always perpetual. That is a general fact. Life always presents challenges. Slow and steady wins the race. This is a general fact. So this is in simple present. All general facts can be expressed in simple present. So that is how we make use of simple present tense. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Thanks.